Johnny Depp appeared worse for wear when he hit the red carpet at the Murder on the Orient Express world premiere in London, with a security guard having to prop him up in front of thousands of fans. Photos have emerged of the Hollywood star walking the red carpet at the Royal Albert Hall on Thursday night while an aide maintained a tight grip on his arm. The 54-year-old, dressed in a smart black tuxedo with his bow tie loose, is said to have reeked of alcohol as he mingled among his co-stars Dame Judi Dench, Penelope Cruz, and Kenneth Branagh. Everyone thought he'd been drinking, sources told The Sun. His personal security guard, Jerry Judge, was pictured grabbing hold of the Pirates of the Caribbean star to keep him propped up and appeared to be guiding him along the red carpet. The star was also said to have visited notorious London club The Box the night before, dressed in full 20s garb, complete with a pinstripe suit, slicked back hair and thin mustache. Appearing bleary-eyed, he departed the nightclub surrounded by his security. Johnny didn't hold back. Johnny was having big old night and was told off for smoking 3 times while inside, a source told the publication. But on the night of the premiere, he was in a strange mood and everyone thought he'd been drinking. Depp was also said to have been heard despairing about his acrimonious split from Amber Heard. "You can see why there are still some serious fears about his well-being," the source added. Talk of Depp's well-being continued on Friday night after his appearance on the Graham Norton Show Night left viewers questioning whether he was high or drunk. He had been recalling his lifelong dream of going to Disneyland dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow and just pretending to be a statue. "I was very excited to stand rock still and then shout out, in Jack's voice, 'Oi, what you looking at?' I got no reaction whatsoever, nothing. I then had to start describing the people I was shouting at so they knew I was real. It was exhausting and such a bad idea," he said. Fans of the show quickly took to Twitter claiming Depp was high. "Johnny Depp looking stoned on #GrahamNortonShow," one Twitter user wrote. Another said, "Johnny Depp appears to have taken all the drugs." Others chimed in, "Is Johnny Depp drunk? Or stoned? Or ill? And Johnny Depp is either high, drunk or both." His appearance follows a tumultuous year for the Hollywood A-lister since his split from wife Amber Heard in May 2016 amid accusations of domestic abuse. Amber filed for divorce from the actor the same month amid allegations of domestic abuse. She was granted a temporary restraining order from Depp, forcing him to stay at least 100 yards away and avoid any contact with her. Throughout the divorce proceedings, Amber had penned an open letter on the subject of domestic violence and female empowerment, alluding to personal experience. She had accused Depp of assaulting her on multiple occasions, something he furiously denied, alleging one incident saw Depp throw a phone at her that hit her cheek and eye. Photos emerged of Amber sporting bruising on her face, but police had said they found no evidence of assault. She had requested a restraining order, detailing Depp's history with drug and alcohol abuse and alleged violent outbursts, claiming she had feared for her safety. Heard had claimed in court that Depp was invariably drunk and high on drugs when he allegedly attacked her. However, the restraining order was withdrawn in August when the pair's divorce reached a settlement. At the time, a joint statement was released by Heard and Depp that read, "Neither party has made false accusations for financial gains. There was never an intent of physical or emotional harm." Amber wishes the best for Johnny in the future. Amber will be donating financial proceeds from the divorce to a charity. According to TMZ, Depp agreed to pay his ex-wife $7 million to settle the case. The pair had married in February 2015 on the beach of the Mordecai Star's private island Little Halls Bond Key in the Bahamas with just 24 guests in attendance. It is understood that Johnny and Amber had married legally in Los Angeles first. Johnny has also been stricken with financial woes and lawsuits of late after he filed a $1 million lawsuit against his former business managers, the management group, for allegedly grossly mismanaging his earnings. They, however, countersued the actor, claiming they had warned Depp about his excessive spending that ultimately led to his financial troubles. The actor filed a multi-million-dollar fraud lawsuit in January against his former business managers Robert and Joel Mandel at the management group, who he fired in 2016. Depp explained he paid the firm $28 million in fees for legal, business, tax and accounting services from 1996 to 2016. He accused them of negligence, fraud, and breach of fiduciary duty for failing to pay his taxes on time, resulting in $5.6 million in federal tax penalties and interest, and claims they loaned $10 million of his money to third parties without permission and kept messy financial records. The firm fired back, denying the claims and accusing the big-spending A-list actor of living an expensive high life with 14 homes, an $18 million luxury yacht, and even dropping $30,000 a month on fancy wine. The Pirates of the Caribbean star, who TMG says still owes it $4.2 million, also allegedly spent extravagantly on his staff, homes, and gifts. His business managers claim they did everything to manage the actor's finances and warned him about his overspending multiple times. They blamed him solely for his dire financial situation, claiming he spent $2 million a month to maintain his lavish lifestyle, spending $75 million on 14 homes, $1 million to archive his Marlon Brando and Marilyn Monroe memorabilia, $300,000 a month on 40 full-time employees, $150,000 on 24/7 security for him and his family, and $200,000 a month in private jet costs. Lawyers for TMG also argued his expenditures, such as the $400,000 diamond cuff for his ex-wife Amber Heard and $5 million to shoot the ashes of his friend author Hunter S. Thompson out of a cannon in Aspen, were to blame for his financial predicament. The group claims Depp spent more than $500,000 in storage rental fees to keep his Hollywood memorabilia, spent $17,000 in luggage at Prada, and bought his daughter Lily Rose a $7,000 Keeping Up with the Kardashians couch as a gift. A string of leaked emails that surfaced as part of the lawsuits showed Depp once offered to sell his possessions in a bid to rectify his financial situation, but refused to give up using a private jet because commercial flights would be a f***ing nightmare. Depp had filed a motion in July demanding the court strike large portions of TMG's 28-page response to his lawsuit. The actor accuses his former advisors of adding irrelevant and improper statements to their response, which he believes constitutes inflammatory material, only to try and viciously attack him in the public sphere. Furthermore, Depp pointed to the claim that he engaged in a practice of habitual lying which, as his ex-managers stated, has become Depp's modus operandi when confronted with an ask to take responsibility for his continually outrageous and sad conduct, saying this false allegation is